What is up, loud and proud crowd? Hopefully you guys are doing absolutely fabulous today. So we are actually in the wifey's truck. Yes, her DB build, the diesel bay build. 1500. Can we get a shot here? Can we get a shot? Okay. We're actually in the wifey's truck right now. She actually was so kind to loan it to me for part of the day here. I gotta run some errands. I just ran by the post office. I gotta run by the bank. A lot of stuff going on. I also have to pick up the wheels and tires for the 3rd gen build. Later today, I'm actually gonna be going to pick up the truck with its new built transmission, and the guy said it is just nuts. And if you guys have any needs for transmission build stuff, you cannot go wrong with the guys over at Maximum Overdrive Transmission in Red Key, Indiana. Literally R-E-D-K-E-Y, Indiana. Red Key, Indiana. Go to Maximum Overdrive. Those guys will hook you up. They don't do like, you know, hey, bring it over and I'll do a cheap build on it for 1,500 bucks. Their builds are not necessarily cheap in price, but they are top notch quality builds, and you definitely cannot go wrong with them. They'll get the job done right. This freaking driver seatbelt thing, Chrysler, I gotta tell you, you gotta let up on the seatbelt alarms. They are just too much. I'm gonna park this truck right here. I'm actually gonna back it up a little bit so it's out of his way, and then we're gonna check out this load my dad got on the King Ranch before we show you around this truck. Did they weigh this? Man, you're gonna need new tires soon. All these burnouts you've been doing.
I know, right?
He gets that a lot.
That's on my 3rd burnout ever with this.
And that wasn't even really a burnout. It squeaked the tires, but...
Squeaked the tires with a thin layer of dust didn't give me much to grab onto it.
Yeah. Those poor Nittos, how many miles you got on those, you think?
91. Oh, on the tire?
On the tires. 25, 30?
I'm guessing about 25, 30.
Yeah.
You know what's sad is I haven't rotated them yet.
You haven't rotated them? They don't look bad for not being rotated.
That's because of my grandpa, so I drive it up the road.
Yeah. He's actually a grandpa now. People are probably wondering, like, what's so special about this wood compared to just going to Menards?
It's like gold compared to that. I like stick lumber for certain things, but when it comes to trim and like what you see, I just have a real deep appreciation for this old stuff. Some of this stuff is better than others, but when you look at, like, I just love the sawn look, the rough sawn look. I love how this old oak that we got here. So I'm gonna make my project look good.
I got the 1st gen here in case you guys haven't seen. He does have old school 35 by 1250s and Mickey Thompson classic 3s, 16 by 10s. And more parts. More parts. Yeah, they don't need to see what's in there.
They don't need to see what's in there.
Yeah, they don't even know what's in there. I just got a whole big box of parts too at the house. They don't know about that either. I don't know if they know about those either.
Tell what this would be for.
It's a steering shaft.
Right? I see that.
Yeah, I know what the long one is. What is that? Do you know what that is? I was gonna say, like,
it's
you got parts everywhere.
It's part of with this. It goes together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Nasty red stuff.
Nasty red stuff.
Got it. Nasty red stuff. So we're gonna go look at a tree stand that I just set up. You guys, I mean, come on. You guys want to see some tree stand stuff too? I know. There's a lot of hunters out there, and then we're gonna show my dad around Reagan's truck, her new truck. Which truck? I have to clarify now. Like Reagan's truck, it's like, which truck are you talking about? So we're gonna show him around that truck, and this is actually gonna be the first video on my channel of actually what her truck sounds like. I'm gonna look around. They don't realize what's done yet.
We screwed this up.
What?
Because you have a power stroke with a 5-inch back, and then you're going to try to make a Dodge compare to that? I mean,
it sounds like a vacuum cleaner. It really does.
I just don't want people to be disappointed because it does sound cool, but now there's something to compare it to.
I know.
It's all...
Now they're going to have to match that up to the 5-inch exhaust and a power stroke. So we're going to go show my dad this tree stand real quick that I set up because I haven't showed you guys either, and then we're going to show him around Reagan's truck. Got to grab my straps out of here. We got that. buckle clamp looking thingy there. We're good, we're good. I'll take my harness too. I don't want to fall out of the tree. Bought a new harness. Are you proud? I actually
using that one.
Yeah. I took it from his gear.
What are you supposed to do? Say,
that was a forced
don't
upgrade.
steal the safety harness?
Yeah, don't steal a safety harness.
You were using those one pull-up bibs that had the built-in, but they were hot.
I did, but they're horrible for anything before November.
Right.
Like, they're really hot. I did get a new safety harness. These things, they charge you a lot to save your life. Jeez. Like, is it really worth $65? But yeah.
Just to get stuck up in a tree safely. I can't get out. What do I do?
Well, I got this tree stand put up there, and it's a high one. It's 25 foot, just about. There's the stands. I know the straps look like a mess up there, but they're really not bad. All I did was I used the straps that come with the stands, but since I don't trust them, I also did a ratchet strap on the top bracket of each stand, and then I just made a couple bows with all the extras so it's not blowing around in the wind, wrap around somebody's leg when they're going up in the tree stand. And then we got to get a lineman's safety rope to go up and down so we don't have to disconnect from top to bottom. That way we're 100% safe and we don't have any issues getting in and out of the stand. Got to trim a couple limbs, but other than that, it's a pretty killer spot. He heard it once. Lou swung by his office, but he's gonna hear it again. To be honest, I know I'm wearing a safety harness and stuff, but to be honest, it does kind of sound like a shop vac. Does it, or does it not sound like a shop vac? Like, until you get like the intake on it, cold air in the intake elbow, it sounds like a shop vac.
It kind of does.
It does sound like a shop vac. Now, I can't tell you what's exactly done to this truck, but hopefully some of you guys will be able to figure it out. Got a little battery blanket. Yeah. On both sides. Hopefully you guys can figure out some stuff, but if you can't, I can't help you. Transformation 1 to 10 for the first transformation. She's gonna go and do some other stuff. Scale of 1 to 10 to take a stock Tradesman, which is considered the lowest trim level truck you can get, to what it is now. What would you say?
I think it's a good move.
I think it's a good move.
Looks really good.
This is what she wanted to go with. I said, what truck would you want to go with? She said, I would want the most basic trim package you can get.
From the grill to the tires. Those tires look really nice.
Chrome or polish is just a good look on a white truck.
It's got a mean look. I know it doesn't have a gooseneck, but does it at least have a hitch?
Does it at least have
got
a
a
hitch?
heavy duty.
No, it's a heavy duty grocery getter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta work these things, man.
No hitch other than the class 2.
Oh, check this out.
It's my lucky day. Like, that's actually not staged. How crazy is that? He's like looking for more money.
I have to put money in mine.
I'll take that.
Don't tell Mom, but she cleaned out the car when we traded it in.
Yeah, don't tell Mom you're on video.
Oh, well, yeah. Go to the seat. There's 3 water bottles, 2 pair of gloves, and $20. Took the $20, put it in the pocket.
Oh, don't worry. It went right back into her other car. You didn't get to keep $20. You actually got her a new car. You want to tell them about that a little bit? They know that she had the Impala. I got an Impala. Well, Malibu. A little bit crappier version of an Impala. I actually posted on Instagram. I said, did Dad get a caddy with question mark? And it was a picture of you driving a Cadillac. And some people are like, oh my gosh, he got rid of the King Ranch. Didn't get rid of the King Ranch. Got rid of the Impala.
I didn't even get a chance to choose that car. Malachi and Mama LMP went and bought that when I was at the office one day. Good on fuel, but with my height, getting in and out of that thing was stupid. She didn't want a truck. She didn't want something like what we used to have, which was like the Expedition or the big Suburban.
Yeah, Suburban
so
is
that
freaking
was,
nice though.
That was a happy meet in the middle, yeah.
Posted some pictures on my Instagram, like on my story, if you guys want to check it out. I look like such a goofball. I've got like a harness on, my hat's all crooked. But anyways, I posted some pictures on my Instagram, and it's actually a pretty sweet car. It's a pretty sweet Cadillac. It's an SUV, but I drove it and it did pass the approval. I'm like, Reagan, just saying, it's pretty nice. It's not a truck, but it's pretty nice.
I picked out the sport model. It's an XT6, which is the first year they came out with those. It was all set up. We had to drive 2 hours in Michigan. They had it fueled up, ready to go. All we had to do is sign the papers and go. And Rachel walks in to the showroom to meet the...
You went to Michigan?
Yeah, it's 2 hours away.
Oh, dang.
And she walks into the showroom, and they had the white one with white interior exterior, inside. It's just like, I like that one better. So then they had to start all the vehicles, move them out so they could get to the one that was in the far back to get it out, and then we switched. Yeah.
Look how he just goes out of his way for her. See, we have this thing in common. Reagan wanted the white one here. She got the white one. I wanted the black one. You wanted the black one. You didn't get the black one, but you know what? It's all good.
Yeah, and the $20 thing, I mean, let's forget about it because it was already forgotten anyway.
I have to go and pick up some wheels and tires, but thank you for your time. It was good to see you on the video. I'm sure they're glad to see you, and then it's time for him to go and time for me to go. Man, this truck sounds really, really good. It does kind of sound like a shop vac. I'm sorry, Reagan, that's how mine sounded too until I got it worked on. But we are about to pull up to the FedEx freight dock, and we're gonna be picking up some new shoes for the 3rd gen, which by the way, we're also picking up the 3rd gen from the transmission shop, which I already kind of plugged. I gave them a plug. But anyways, on the topic of that 3rd gen, you guys are now down to the last 20 days. I think it's 20 days. It might be 19 or 20 days to enter to win that truck. Every $5 equals 1 entry to win, and there is no limit to how many times you can get those entries in, but it ends September 1st. So do not miss out. Get entered to win this fully freaking built awesome truck. And yes, we also got some new parts at the house to go under the hood of that truck. I told you guys it was gonna happen. I know some people were kind of doubting me because it didn't show up 2-day delivery. But when it comes to truck parts that are like performance parts and stuff like that, they're not from Amazon, these ones, okay? These are like high performance, super cool parts. Gotta trust the process, but whoever gets this truck is getting a super sick truck with like $15,000 worth of stuff that we're adding to it between the power, the wheels and tires, the transmission, all that stuff. Super killer. Get entered while you can. You guys are running out of time. I'm gonna leave the camera propped up here on the dash while we get these things loaded up. Sorry, Reagan, I put the first load of anything in the back of your truck. Guys, we are back to Reagan and I's shop, our house. Real quick, who loves the new wrap on the Limited? This thing looks pretty freaking sick. I know it's filthy right now. It's actually like extremely dirty. You can see dirt and crap all over the wrap. It is nasty. What do you guys think about it? I think it looks really good. I think the response was pretty good. Most people are like, oh my goodness, coolest wrap dually they have ever seen. Like super excited about it. And I'm really glad about that because I wasn't sure what people were gonna think, if people were going to love it, if people were gonna have mixed feelings, if people were gonna hate it. It's tough sometimes when people aren't sure about something and they have to slowly grow onto it. But for the most part, the response on this was pretty much everybody was psyched about it, which I appreciate. I really appreciate that. You make my position here a lot easier and make me feel a lot more comfortable when things go a little bit better like that. So in terms of Reagan's truck, let's talk about Reagan's truck. Her white truck has some stuff done to it. Yes, it's a freaking blast. I did drive it a lot today and yesterday, and no, I did not get on it hard. I didn't romp on it, anything, but the thing rides good, sounds good, and the amount of power that it has now is just crazy how much more power you gain out of those things when you go across the border and get that stuff just shaken off. It's like you actually get to use the true power of the truck versus like 70% or 75% of the power of the truck. You know what I'm saying? It makes a big difference and it really brings that truck just to life, and it's freaking cool. Let's give you guys just a little sneak peek of the wheel and tire setup for the 3rd gen, and then other than the sneak peek, I don't think I can give it away. This is all you guys get to see. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video with a little bit of, you know, data in there, bits and pieces of her truck, the wheels and tires, like, well, the tires, not the wheels, the tires. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. Really hoping to bring you guys some super cool stuff here soon. We did get some new power stuff for the 3rd gen that just showed up. I already kind of told you about that, so that's all I'll say. Anyways, guys, do not forget to enter to win that 3rd gen. Every $5 gets you 1 entry, which is 3 times the entries we have ever offered before. And I think you guys are gonna really love how this truck turns out. Thank you guys so much. Leave a fat thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, join the team, join the family, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.